going. Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to another stream here with me, Will Gaming, and today we're playing Tsw Koln in the high-speed IC3N. But first we're going to take a look and a read through the roadmap for Southeastern High Speed. So I'll read it out, or you could pause the video and read it yourself if you want. So here we go. We chat to Tsw 2, building Southeastern High Speed. We chat to the development team about building the signalling system on the upcoming Southeastern High Speed. Next week, classic mainline and thrilling high speed comes to Tsw 2. With the new UK route, Southeastern High Speed, we talked to our designer Jeffrey Dolags and the signalling team about... Oh, I've lost myself now. And the signalling team about how the real-world signalling was recreated with over 650 signals to support the BR class 395 and 375/9. What is different/unique about this signalling system? The outest, unlike most systems, classic UK multi-aspect colour lights, as most people are familiar with from the UK routes. It also has the French TVM M430 cab signalling system. This is a slightly different system, but fundamentally the same as the LGB signalling, as it has the numbers popping up in the cab. As you switch over at Ebbsfleet, you will go from looking at the colour light signals as you normally would in the UK to then following what the speed indicators inside the cab are telling you. The route feels like it's in like it's in halves. Half feels like a traditional UK route. The other half feels a bit like an LGV. Does this mean players who have experience playing the LGV will feel some similarities? Yes, absolutely. Once you are familiar with the TVM signalling and how to use it on LGV, it's quite straightforward. You basically do what it tells you. That is the same system, it just has some slightly different numbers because the Javelins only go to 225 kilometers an hour, whereas the TGV do 320. There are actually 4 different visual styles of signalling on the route. At St Pancras, you have the fibre colour light, you have the TVM flags on the high speed line, and then on the North Kent section, you have the classic flame at the older style, and then was the big East Kent project, where there are now modern LED style signals. Combined with changing between third rail and overhead, between miles per hour and kilometres an hour, a range of signalling, visuals and systems, it all change. It's all change as you drive along this route. How do you make the signalling system, and what processes have you gone through to create this? There are 2 layers to recreating the system. The first bits we look at are what does the system do, what does a signal do, and and what is the interface to the train for. We look at this in... Wait, well, I can't see, I'm sat so far away. We look at this... Right, hang on, I can't read. We look... What? We look at... Oh, and then for the second part what we look at is the wider system. What do the cohesive systems of signals do? How do you protect this junction with 5 or 6 signals? For example, intellectually, what we are really trying to do is understand how the system works. You can have it to treat signalling not as a light, but as a system that is designed to create safe... Let's say, wait, what the hell? That is designed to create a safe transit along this railway. Once you understand why the signals are the way they are, it becomes much easier to understand the technical implications of what it is trying to do. The process of doing the signalling on the route can be broken down into 4 steps: research, interpretation, testing, feedback, and polishing. Our research gathers together as much information from as many sources about the route as possible, such as diagrams, pictures, videos, and official documents where we have driven along the line and have used similar systems so we can gather as much information as possible, not just what it looks like, but the experience of being in it. We will then take a type of Google Earth survey where we will try and identify every single signal from a top-down view, from a bird's-eye view. We will use all this other assets we've got to such as technical drawings, pictures, and photographs. They will then help us see just a blurry dot, which tells us that blurry dot is probably the signal. If I'm looking for, it's a lot of detective work. In my eyes, it's a lot of detective work. Like finding these dots and turning them into specific signals. Which each of those dots will then be put into description together, detailing exactly what type of signals we were looking at. This is done across the entire route, and it doesn't just cover signals. It also covers everything related to signalling, which can include trackside cabinets, ID boards, and approach counters. One of the largest parts of the signalling job is working out what the signals are and where they go. Once you get to understand signalling, you begin to get a feeling for where the gaps are and where the signals should be. It's not quite as big as making the actual signalling system in the game, but it's not far off. If we didn't do it this way, we would be required to make it up, which would essentially require us to do the job of... Wait, well, I've lost it again. To do the job of a signalling engineer. is trying to work out how you would. Wait, I can't see. Let me just move forward. Which one is it? Of how you would signal a route would be significantly more compatible and time consuming. Is there even more? Oh my god, okay. Right, I'm only going to hover over it, so time consuming, because we haven't got that much time, we're already 10 minutes in. So, hold it there, pause it if you want to read. Pause if you want to read. Pause. I'll go very slowly. Okay, pause it if you want to read any of this. And pause if you want to read. Say go on mastery challenges. Right, anyway, let's get straight into Koln. High speed, we're doing the scenario ice and rain. Ice and rain. Welcome to Koln HBF. You're assigned an ICE-12 service operating to Ashgabat HBF. Open the doors to commence boarding. I think before we do anything, got to turn on the wipers so I can see what side the platform's on, and it's on the left. Oh. Is that on? Okay, lock doors. Oh, talent 2. Okay, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. No, I'll just with ice and rain. The rain is ridiculous. Oh, yellow signal. 140 kilometers an hour limit coming up. Oh god, I didn't realise that would accelerate up. We're on like a strip. Oh yeah. Straights for days. Okay, I'm changing it again to Great Western Express because we haven't done that. So annoying. So annoying. Let's do a Great Western Express then. I thought I was loading in. Let's go for a service with the HST. Paddington to Bristol Temple Meads. Open the doors. I'm going to stop the engine so you can hear this diesely awesomeness. Right, ready to hear some diesely awesomeness. 3, 2, 1. Have a listen to this. Diesely awesomeness. Fans on. The engine room. Heating on. mile/an hour limit coming out. Oh crap. Oops. In-game time, not real time. Don't know which one is it. Yeah, if you want the real life time, it's 10:55. Wait, you can get this train to 200. Oh, but anyways, this was got that. Actually, so thank you all very much for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe and enable those notifications, and I will see you